It's like what I just heard they're actually moving forward with is a Barney movie. And that leads me to our featured story of the night. Let's get it. Come on. So, there's a Barney movie coming, everybody. Now, I know there's an animated version coming. We talked about it before, but there's an actual Barney movie coming. And the Barney movie now, it's not going to be for the kids. It's apparently following suit with Barbie. Barbie did so great, Mattel was like, let's push this Barney movie forward. And they were trying to do this since 2019 and it just has kind of fallen through the cracks multiple times. Of course, there was COVID that probably delayed it. And now Barbie came on, did so well. They're like, all right, we're ready. It's Barney time. So they announced this and it's too early to know all the details, but they say they're working out, but it's going to be a fresh approach that will be fun, entertaining, and culturally oriented. But they're saying it's not going to be an odd movie, which I'm like, that's some weird terminology used. It's not going to be an odd movie, but they did say that they're learning that it's going to be about, okay, everybody listen to this. Okay. It's about millennial angst of the property rather than the fine tuning that is for kids, right? It's going to be really for a play for adults. So it's only for adults. Not that it's going to be R-rated or anything like that, but it's going to be.
Adults are super into fucking Barney.
I know. So they're going to focus on the trials and tribulations of being 30 something and growing up with Barney, just to the level of disenchantment. And then you're, mixed with reality. And they also say it's going to be surrealist. It just seems like they're going to go adult. They say it's like an A24 type film. Barney, A24. Think about that. Put that together, and that's what you get for this movie. So the new generation, they said, a new generation of Barney for a new generation of people. But like, why are we doing
for a new generation of adults if it's not for kids? Like, this makes no sense.
But like making it like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is it going to be like, because Barbie did a whole thing where they changed. I mean, it is a kids movie, but there is a lot of themes in there that are, very adult oriented. And when I heard this, I'm like, what's this going to be like? What's that movie? That Smoochie? Death for Smoochie?
Death to Smoochie.
Death to Smoochie. Yeah, that's already your adult Barney movie right there. Are they going to try to like do something like that? Or are they going to try to make it something that's totally different? What do you do with this? How do you make Barney like relatable to adults these days and make it, be dark Barney? Is he going to be eating people? Imaginary Barney? Like, is it going to be like a Wilfred thing where Barney's in this person's head and then he's walking around and Barney's doing some fucked up shit like Venom behind him? And he's like, don't do that shit. Like, I don't know. What are we going to do with this? Like, how do you make a Barney movie that's A24 based, that's adult based, that's, I don't know, not kid based? What do you think, Paul? Are you excited about this?
I mean, no, but here's the thing. Years ago, I would never thought a Barbie movie could make $1 billion and be good. I never in my life thought that would happen. And yet it did. And I think when it comes down to it, the script and the story, if it's good, it's good. If they can make a Barney movie that touches on all the things that we love for, like you said, Death to Smoochie and those things, maybe just not that extreme, it could be interesting. I'm open-minded to it. On the surface, until I hear anything about the film, I'm not interested too much. I think that I'm going to go with an open mind, and if things come out with the trailer being appealing, then I'll be wanting to check it out. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the kind of film we want.
That's what we're getting, right? Barney's on a rampage.
I personally think Death to Smoochie did it perfect for me, anyway. I love Death to Smoochie. I love the idea of just kind of exploring the dark underbelly of kids shows. That's interesting to me. I don't know what this is going to be. It could be something completely different. But again, I always go back to Barbie. And if Barbie, a story about a doll, can be made well, then maybe a Barney movie can be made well. We'll see.
Maybe. I mean, that's the thing. If they were able to get a good director, a great writer, they get all the right people involved with this, then maybe it'll be fine. Maybe they'll find a way to make this work. Maybe the Wilfred thing, the way they'll go, they'll have it just be an imaginary character that does, maybe he's not imaginary. Maybe he's a symbiote from space, becomes a dinosaur. Or maybe he finds a dinosaur. Maybe he finds a real dinosaur and the dinosaur's eating people. He's got to hide the dinosaur away in his basement or something like that. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of routes you can go with this, but I feel like the idea of Barney being like what it is, it's like, oh, I love you, all that shit. Like, I just feel like I don't know, to make it adult theme. I don't know. It gets kind of in that Winnie the Pooh great.
Like you said.
Yeah, right. It gets into that territory like the Winnie the Pooh, where Winnie the Pooh is like the blood and honey, gets into that world, we're going to go that route with it. I don't know. Sabrina, do you think that's kind of the route they'll go? It's A24 suspense horror. Do you think you see it being that way? Or are they going to find a way to keep it? Because they said it's not going to be rated R per se. I think they'll find a way to make it work and it will be $1 billion movie just like Barbie.
No.
And we're done.
I don't.
And that's it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like, as Paul said, like, obviously, right now, my impression of what you just read is a hard no. However, I do love A24. They always do some weird, fun shit, some original shit, which, we desperately need in Hollywood. So, yeah, open mind for sure. Absolutely. Reading this, it doesn't seem like it could remotely be on par with what happened with Barbie. I think that was like kind of an anomaly. And I feel like Mattel is now, they want to make a Hot Wheels movie, and they're doing like all these other, properties, who are those robot idiots, Brian?
Nuts.
No, there's like robot ones. Not the Micronauts.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
They're also doing a Hot Wheel.
Trying to do all of
I
these.
heard that movie was good. I didn't see it.
This didn't come out yet.
Oh yeah, I did. It was Real Steel.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
Real Steel.
Real Steel is good. But
We said that when it did. This kind of reminds me, though, if you make it fucked up and weird, like Happy. Do you remember Happy?
yeah,
Happy was fucking great. First season of Happy was amazing. Second season not as good, but first season was amazing. What's his name? Maloney, Christopher Maloney.
yeah, he's so good.
But right but they had those like blob toy things, and he was like a child guy, but there was also they were kidnapping children. It was like a whole
The
thing.
Squishies or something like that.
Yeah, totally. I don't remember this Banana Splits though.
Dude, they've been trying to do that for so long.
They're trying to.
So long, and it's never
The
happened.
Transformers, Queen Grandma's.
Yeah.
Yes, that too. But no, the based on the toys, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I don't even know what that is, but apparently it's a Mattel toy. But since Barbie was so successful, they started like they're trying to move into this world of like making toy movies. Movies based on toys. Or I mean, this is a little bit different. Obviously, it's not based on a toy, but I babysat a lot when Barney was popular. And there is, I mean, just that song makes me want to like slam my head against the wall. So I love you. Yep, all that. That's all happening. It's a lot for me. It was like
Taylor Swift and Beyonce to do that cover.
Well,
I can't wait.
You know what?
That's gotta happen. That's gotta happen.
Can they do a battle? Can they battle it? Who sings it best?
Yep.
I just want to read something Lexi wrote really quickly.
She had like a dark tone.
I put it up on the screen, but like I couldn't really.
Like a real tone.
So apparently the story behind the woman who made Barney is fascinating and tragic, and the psychology is interesting. I didn't read that word for word, but you get the idea. Apparently her son murdered someone, and her husband then committed suicide. So that's super tragic and nuts.
That's a movie.
But says nothing in the description that says it's going to focus on her or that. It's very vague, and it says it's not going to be odd, which immediately makes me think it's going to be odd. Okay.
Well, maybe she got the inspiration from Barney from her son's imaginary friend who's actually killing everybody. And it's in the kid's head the whole time. And so that's why this is all going down. I don't know. Tie him in somehow. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was reading that.
That's an idea. That's a way to go.
Idea. I just don't know. It just seems like it's going down this like really weird rabbit hole that I don't think they would make $1 billion off of. I mean, maybe the idea of the family could be good, but then it's not really about Barney. As like they did with the Barbie movie, it was about Barbie. It was really about Barbie. And the Rock'em Sock'em Robots, like I said before, they're doing that, and it's not Real Steel. It's just they're making a Rock'em Sock'em Robots, which I said on the show before. I'm like, that is Real Steel. And they did it well already. Why are they touching it again? Like, but they're just doing it. The Hot Wheels of J.J. Abrams, they're doing that, and now they're doing this with Barney. So Mattel just, they made $1 billion on this one movie, and they think let's just go crazy.
Wait till they have 2 fucking tankers where they lose money, and then we're going to see where we're at with Hot Wheels and freaking. But isn't Hot Wheels like someone like a huge director? Isn't it?
It's like, J.J. Abrams. Yeah. He's developing it.
I'm going to wait for that. That's how insane that is. What? Hot Wheels?
I know he's been developing for a while. Apparently,
they should. If they make it like Talladega Nights, I might be in. I don't know.
That could be kind of cool.
I would love
Talladega. It's like the sequel, but it's Hot Wheels now. Let's just throw them both in there. Get Ricky Bobby back. Let's do it. But I'm just like, I love Barney. This seems like Mattel is just stretching. They saw money there. They're gonna, we'll make more money off all of our little like action figures in our toy line. And to me, I'm like, I guess it's an original idea, but not, I don't know. It's not a reboot, but it is. Just again, I'm about the He-Man and let's get He-Man going. Let's get freaking like the Masters Universe. Let's get the freaking Thundercats finally. Thundercats has been so long.
That came up and went down so many times. The Masters of the Universe.
I know, so many times. I mean, the original is awesome. It's awesome. It's good 80s cheese. You can't go wrong with it. You're gonna watch a movie. It's just like Flash Gordon.
Terrible is so is Flash Gordon. Terrible.
I don't. Terribly great. Yeah, everybody had Rock'em Sock'em when they were young, right, Ty? Where we get what's the pig one where they're smashing the pigs and they're eating the Hungry Hippos. When's that coming? We're doing Hungry Hippos next.
They're hippos.
Oh, that's hippos. Yeah, I'm sorry, they're hippos. I'm like the pigs. We want that next, and there'll be mutant like hippos eating the world and shooting out balls around every place. I don't know, but this is where we're going with stuff, and because now the writer's strike is done, we're gonna have new stuff coming finally.
A Hungry Hippo marble when I was a kid.
That must have not been fun.
My mom was not happy.
On the other end. Anyways, everybody.
We were playing. I just grabbed one and shoved it in my mouth, and she was like, "Don't you? What the fuck?" I was like, "Sorry." It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the toys are dangerous, everybody. They may be live action now, but they're still dangerous. So be careful, beware. Do not swallow the hippo ball. Don't do it. Hippo balls are not for you.
There he is, GR.
Hungry hippos. Thanks, GR. Yeah, but this is where they're going right now. Mattel's going to keep dominating the world now. They're hoping that they're going to make box office gold again with Barney. I don't know if I believe it. We'll wait to see more details coming forward. Very early development. But of course, it's not going to be for your kids, everybody. It's going to be for you, the adult that played with Barney's and watched him when you were a kid. Now it's twisted. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for being here on Cruise Control tonight. I know I went by pretty fast tonight, but yeah, there's lots of stuff happening, and I'm excited to see where we go. We'll have updates on the negotiations going forward. I was going to say WJ now. SAG-AFTRA now. That's done, Brian, with SAG-AFTRA and AMPTP. Hopefully that's coming more news on Wednesday. Wait and see. Anticipation we get deal at the end of the week, and hopefully everybody gets back to work, and we don't have to worry about anything. We get some more entertainment for you and everybody out there. I can't wait to get back to work, everybody. Come on.